Hello, happy yogis. Here is a lovely evening routine to help you wind down from your day and hopefully support you for a better night's sleep as well. Just a note, when you are practicing yoga in the evening, especially as a way to help you transition to sleep, it's best to be done an hour before bedtime. That's just a really nice way to wind you down, relax you so you can get into your nighttime routine as well. And off the screen an hour before bed, of course. Our practice today will be slow and mindful, weaved in with breath work weaved in. The idea again is to release tension from your body with the stretches and then get you into a relaxed and calm state before you go to sleep. In saying that, however, you could also practice this routine in the morning. We don't always have to have a really energizing routine in the morning. Sometimes, and maybe a lot of the time, we need to start our day in a more calm, mindful, relaxed way. So give it a try in the evenings, even in the mornings, and see how you go. Well, let's get into it. So we are going to begin in child's pose. We want to have our knees out slightly wider, and then we're going to sit back onto our heels. So I've got my toes touching at the back, and then I'm going to sit back onto my heels. You can take your knees out a little bit wider if you want to, just to sort of open up the hips. And then I like to just sort of wriggle my body back into my hips. Reach your arms overhead, elbows touching the ground, and forehead down. For any reason it doesn't feel comfortable, you can turn your head to the side and rest as well. But as you allow your elbows to drop, feel your shoulders dropping as well. And we're just going to take a moment here to breathe. Feel the breath through your back. Filling up your lungs a bit more, so taking a deeper breath in if it feels good. Feeling that expansion through the front and the back. And then exhale. And every time you exhale, try to just drop and relax and soften a little bit more into the ground. So as we hold child's pose here, I want you to set an intention to try to be as relaxed as possible. Let go of your day. Focus on your breath. Let's take one deep breath in. Feel that expansion again. Exhale, soften. And we're going to come up. So lift yourselves back up. Bring your knees back in and sit back on your heels. If it doesn't feel comfortable to sit on your heels like this, you can also just sit with your legs crossed. We're going to interlace our fingers. We're going to place our hands behind our head. So gentle stretches here. Remember, you don't have to be forceful as you move for this practice today. Elbows open, as comfortable as it feels. If you feel tension in your shoulders, just stop there. Neck nice and long, spine long. Then we're going to bring those elbows in towards the sides of our face and then gently tuck your chin down to your chest. Without being forceful, your hands are just resting on the back of your head. Notice the stretch to the back of your neck. Relax the shoulders down. Coming up. Open. Just breathing normally here. If you got your chest opened, it's sometimes nice to breathe a little bit deeper as well, feeling into that expansion. And bring your elbows in, tucking your chin down to your chest. And one more time, coming up, open. Take a breath in here now as you open. As you exhale, bring your elbows by your sides. Tuck your chin down. Inhale, open, coming up. Releasing your fingers. We're going to come onto our hands and knees. So bringing your palms directly under your shoulders, knees are in line with your hips. We're going to get into balancing table, so I want you to just have your back slightly flat rather than dipping it down too much. Extend your right arm overhead, your left leg behind you. Neck relax so you can just look down or straight ahead if that feels better on your neck. Lower down. Swap sides, left arm, right leg. And down. We'll do that a couple more times with the breath this time. Inhale, reach your right arm and left leg. Exhale. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale. Inhale, left arm, right leg. And exhale. Now we're just going to extend our right leg out behind us, straight out at the back. I'm just going to turn to face you for this. And then you're going to bend your right knee out to the side and extend the right leg all the way over. Slowly coming up. If you need support for the left knee, just pop a cushion under. And then we're going to reach our left arm up, go into a side stretch to the right. So we're really getting into that side body, feeling into that stretch. Then we come up, bring your left arm over to the left. Lower it down, right arm reaches up and overhead. See if you can sort of push the hip up a little bit, the chest as well, so you're really getting into the side here. Then we lift back up. I'm going to lower both arms back down in front of us. You can take your right leg straight back or bend the knee if you need to, just for your hips if it feels really tight. And then just pop the knee back down. We're going to repeat that on the left side. So extend your left leg out behind you and then bring it out to the side. Stretch it out, lower it down. And then we slowly lift up. Just resting your left arm on your left leg, take your right arm up and side stretch over to the left. Then we come up and we'll reach our right arm over, left arm reaches overhead. Really expanding out through the side. Lift your chest and your hip. And then we come back up. Bring both arms down. And then just lifting the leg up or bending the knee, taking it behind you and lowering it down. From here, we'll spread out our fingers, tuck our toes under, knees off the floor, downward dog, pressing back into our heels. Here you can just paddle your legs again, alternating one knee at a time, pausing between the bends just to get a bit of a stretch through that straight leg. Then we're going to straighten both legs, push back into both heels. Now with this, as it is a wind down routine, we don't want to feel too much strain in our muscles. So if you're tight in the back of your legs, bend your knees a little bit, that's okay. And then you can just stretch a little bit deeper with your knees bent. So there's less tension in the lower back and the hamstrings. Then then from here, we're going to bend our knees some more, and we're going to walk our feet forward. Keep walking it until you come into a forward bend. And just let your arms dangle down. Relax your back, your neck, your shoulder, knees slightly bent here as well. Forward bends are a really great way to wind down. And then as your arms are just dangling down, hanging loose, just gently roll up through your spine, coming all the way up to standing. Once we're up, we're going to go into tree pose. So we're going to take our right leg first, so balancing on the left, bending your right knee, placing that right heel where you can. So below the knee, if you want a bit more of a relaxed practice, or if you're pretty steady, you can bring your feet up higher. Palms together by your chest. Take a moment to stand tall. We'll weave the breath in here, so we're going to inhale, reach both arms up, exhale, bringing our palms back down by our chest. We're reaching up when you're ready. Lengthen up. Exhale, palms down by your chest. A couple more times. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. Releasing the leg down, we're going to swap sides. So now we bring our left foot up. Palms together by your chest. Inhale, reaching up. And do this when you feel steady. If you feel very wobbly, you can always just hold the pose without raising your palms. Exhale, palms down by your chest. It's just to bring a bit of steadiness in your mind. Yeah, so you're more focused. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. Then we'll lower our left leg back down. Arms down by your sides. I'm going to turn to face the front of my mat. So if you are facing me, then turning sideways, if your mat is placed like mine. We're going to bring our palms together by our chest. We're going to go into warrior one from here. So we're going to take a step back with our left leg, nice and slowly though. So we're going to bring our left knee up in front of us. And then we're going to lean forward and take that left foot back. So try to move mindfully and slowly. Drop the left foot behind you. Turn the foot out to about a 45 at the back, bending your right knee, reach your arms up above your head into warrior one. Then as we hold warrior one here, we're going to interlace our fingers and we're going to turn our palms up, so facing upwards. And then we're going to add a nice side stretch to the right here. So you're going to lean over to the right. Not too far, just as far as it feels comfortable. You're getting that stretch through the left side of your body. Come back to center. Now we're going to lower our arms and we're going to take our arms behind us. So you're going to interlace your fingers at the back. Depending on how your shoulders feel, keep the fist close towards you or pull back as much as it feels okay for you. Feel your chest expand, neck relaxed, and then you can hold it here or slowly lower down, bringing your forehead towards your right knee. You can reach those arms up as high up as it feels good. Neck is relaxed. And we lift back up. Releasing your arms from the back, bringing them straight back up above your head into warrior one. Palms down by your chest. And we're going to slowly bring that left foot forward. Swapping sides, take a step back. Oh no, we're going to lift our right knee up first, almost forgot that. And then we're going to slowly take it back. Bend your left knee, reach your arms up above your head, warrior one. Interlace your fingers at the top and pull up nice and long. Then we're going to side stretch to the left this time. Come back to center. Releasing the arms, bringing them behind you. Interlace your fingers at the back. And again, pulling as much as it feels okay on your shoulders. And then leaning forward. Forehead towards your left knee. Or as far down as you can go. Coming back up. Releasing your arms, bringing them back up above your head. Palms by your chest. And slowly step your right foot forward. Okay, arms down. Now we're going to step our legs out wide. So I'm going to turn sideways, facing the screen. And we're going to take your legs out as wide as it feels comfortable for you. We're going to take a breath in, reach your arms up above your head, nice big stretch. Exhale, push back against your hips. Come down to a forward bend. So fingertips down here. If you can't reach, that's okay too. If you can place your palms down and bend your elbows a bit, drop your head down. Now from here, we're going to start to lift up halfway. So you're going to come right up onto your fingertips, lift your chest and look straight ahead. Then as you exhale, drop the palms down, bend your elbows as much as you can and stretch deeper down. Inhale, lift up halfway. So just come right up onto your fingertips. You can even come up a little bit higher off the mat. Exhale, stretch down. One more time, inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale. We'll just hold it here. Let your neck just relax down. You can take your feet out a little bit wider if you want to go a little bit deeper into that stretch. And we're going to add a twist here as well. So you're going to straighten your arms, keep your left palm or fingertips down on the ground and reach your right arm up. Turn your chest to the right. Turn your head to look to the right as well. Lower your right arm down, swapping it over, left arm reaches up. And left arm lowers down. If you've got your feet out too wide, just walk them in just a tiny bit so it's easy for you to lift up. And then very slowly, coming all the way back up to standing. We'll bring our feet back together. And we're going to come back to the front of our mats. Just standing with your feet shoulder or hip width apart. Take a breath in, reach your arms up above your head. Nice stretch up. Exhale, bend from your hips, come down to a forward bend. We'll bend our knees, place our fingertips on the ground, and we're going to step back into downward dog. And from here, we're going to go into pigeon, a really great one to open up the hips a bit as well. So we're going to bend the right knee, bring it into our chest as much as we can and drop the knee down. So I'm dropping my knee down really close to my right wrist so that it's in a nice line and I'm not dropping it in the middle. Then the left leg, just slide it back as much as you can. Yeah. And then you start to feel a bit of that stretch in the hips. Lean forward if there's any tension in the lower back, or come up a little bit like how I am on my fingertips. And then lean forward, placing your elbows down. Just one hand on top of the other and just resting your forehead in the back of your hand. Really let your weight, your hips sink down. Feel the stretch in your glutes, the hips. Taking some slower breaths here as we hold. And then slowly lifting back up. So we'll come out of the pose the same way we went in, tucking your left toes under. Lift your left knee up and lift your hips up, right? And then just gently slide that right leg back into downward dog. Swapping sides, bring your left knee forward and dropping it down just behind the left wrist. And slide your right leg back. Come up if you want to. Just hold here, feeling that stretch. A really great one if you are sitting a lot. Then lean forward. Lower your elbows down and resting your forehead on your hand. Soften down into the right hip. And then slowly coming back up, straightening your arms. Tuck your right toes under, lift your right knee up and slide your left leg back. Let's lower our knees down. We're going to cat stretch, bringing your palms directly under your shoulders, drop your back looking up. Now breathing out, you're going to lift your spine, draw your belly in, chin to chest round. Inhale, drop your back down, looking up. Exhale, rounding. Inhale. And one more time, exhale, rounding. Inhale. Sitting back onto our heels one more time, taking a child's pose. So with this one, you can have your arms above your head or bring your arms down by your sides. Really drop the shoulders, drop your head. Feeling into your body, your breath. And then we're going to lift back up. So the last bit of our stretches is going to be, we're going to be lying down. Get you on your back before we go into relaxation. So knees are bent. Just bringing your right knee into your chest, giving it a hug. Just a very gentle stretch to ease any tension in the lower back. And straighten your right leg. Just grab hold below the knee, so around the thigh. Then we're going to just move our feet or our toes and heels up and down. So just toes pointing down, heels pushing up, and then just keep alternating. We want to just reverse the blood flow of our leg, easing off any tension or soreness there. And then you can also just rotate your ankles clockwise and then counter. Just any movement that feels good for you. You could even, get into the knees a little bit with some rotation. if there is any tension around the knee joint or any pain. Okay, and then we're going to lower, lower the right foot down and hug your left knee into your chest. Then start to straighten your left leg, grabbing hold again around the thigh, pointing those toes up and down, rotating the ankles, the other way. And then even the knee, just gentle circles with the shin and the foot, going the other direction. And relax. We're now going to cross our right leg over our left, going into a nice twist. For this, I do like to bend my elbows out to the sides because you get a much better stretch here. But if it's really tight for you, especially in your shoulder, straighten the arms out to your sides. So bend elbows out to the sides or straight arms. And we're just going to drop both our knees to the left. So you're trying to keep the right shoulder still on the ground as you twist. If you've got your elbows bent, then you also want that right elbow touching the ground. Turn your head to look to the right. You could also use your left hand, place it on top of the right knee or thigh, and just give it a bit more of a twist. Not too much, just gentle. That you just feel that nice stretch opening through the right side of your body. Then bringing your knees back up. Uncross and swapping left over your right. Then drop both the knees to the right this time, turning to look to the left. If you want to place your right hand on top of your left knee, just give it a bit more of a stretch. If any of these stretches feel really good for you, you can hold the poses a lot longer than what we're doing in the video. Some of them you can even do it in bed. Bring your knees back up. Uncross your leg. We're going to transition into relaxation here. I've got a wall handy, so I like to hold legs up against the wall as a way to support better sleep. If you've even got a cushion or a couch or a bed, you can just pop your legs up with your knees bent, or just lying down as you are. Let's get comfortable. Arms out to your sides, palms facing upwards. Relax your shoulder. Notice your body, how it feels. Can you pick up any tension that you're holding anywhere? Perhaps softening into those parts of your body. Your jaw, your shoulders, you can move them a little bit, relax. Your forehead and your eyelids, keep them soft. And take a moment to notice how your body feels. Acknowledge however you feel. Relax into your body more if possible, softening the legs, the arms, the back, and your belly and chest. Connect to the movement of your belly or your chest with your breath, anchoring your mind as you relax. As you soften into tightness, as you stay tuned to your breath, notice a slow and gradual relaxing of the body and mind. There's no need to rush, feeling relaxed. Simply be, and it will come on its own. Maybe taking slightly deeper breaths in and out, ever so slightly, not being forceful. Feel your lungs filling up, your belly expand. Feel yourself emptying out with your breath as you breathe out, relaxing deeper, softening more. Let's take one deep breath in and exhale. Gently wriggling your toes and your fingers. Still keep your eyes closed. Bend both knees and hug your knees into your chest. And if you have got your legs up, just turning sideways. Open your eyes and sit back up. That is all for our evening routine. I hope you enjoyed it and that you have a great night's sleep. I'll see you again soon. Bye.